fully protected. So what we're doing in Oakville is quite remarkable. One of my best radio friends here and outside of the show is Louis Keeses. We share a lot of same ideas. Louis on the phone. Lou, what's happening, brother?
Hey, Greg, great to be with you. Listening to the show today, your interaction with Money Mike providing valuable information. It came to my mind as I was listening that, you can't have cars without money. It's just not possible.
It's amazing how how cheap it is to borrow money these days, Mike. I mean, Lou, it's unreal. And we talked about that with Mike briefly during last hour. But you cannot buy a car without dough unless you can get it at 0% these days.
Right. So I wanted to ask you, you're talking about your digital sales process?
Yep.
How do you finance that? Is it like a lease product? Is it a financing product? How do you do all that paperwork online?
So the way the system works is simple. You go through, you create yourself a profile, so the system will remember you, and so all this time is not wasted. You create yourself a profile that is safe for you, so every time you visit the website, it will be there for you, available. So you can follow the process, in 3, 4, 5 days if you want to. Once you build the car, the system will ask you, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to lease? Do you want to finance? Do you want to pay cash? Or you want to see all forms of financing and acquisition systems? So at that point, you make a decision. Do you want to go with a finance for 5, 6, 7 years? Do you want to put zero money down? You want to put $20,000 down? And then the system will calculate all these things in real time. And on that basis, you make the decision that is best for you. It has nothing to do with the dealer. I mean, ultimately, what we want is we want to remove any human interaction because, look, it's not because I don't like humans, although that's a debatable thing from time to time. It's not that we want to eliminate that, but the reality is this, that, today, more than ever, through the pandemic, we know how much digital retailing is taking place. Look, I haven't gone to the mall yet to buy a single present for Christmas for my people. I've done everything from the comfort of my home. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. I go on my phone, boom, boom, buy, boom, deliver, boom, done. Why is that so different with a car? We all know that the new car is going to be driving, it's going to feel better, it's going to drive better than the old one. You see what I'm saying?
So with the contract, right? So I purchase a car online, Greg. Do I have the right of rescission? I get the car. I notice something I don't want. I want to return the car. How long do you have a right of rescission on that deal?
A right of, once in the province of Ontario, there is no such a thing as a cancellation policy for vehicles. Now, saying that, for example, with a used cars, Lou, when you finance something that we have in inventory, we give the consumer 30 days to exchange that product for anything else that we have on the lot of similar value. And if you want to pay the difference because of something else, you can do that too. Now, with new cars, it's a little bit different, but we are open to conversations. You see, we understand that the world is imperfect. And believe it or not, that's one of the reasons why we are so successful, because we are nimble enough to be able to adapt to the ever-changing needs of the consumer. So on used cars, it's simple. You don't like the car, you can exchange it. Boom. With new cars, the issue that you run into is the following. The moment that you register a vehicle towards somebody's name, Lou, that vehicle becomes a used car. Because now it's been transferred the ownership to a new person. So, we encourage the consumer to do the research. We encourage the consumer to do everything that they need to do in order for them to make an educated, logical, non-emotional decision. And now, if there is an issue with the vehicle on delivery, of course we'll change that. You see what I'm saying?